Da-da-da-da. Good morning, loving peace. I'm on. Let's see. Good morning, loving peace. Teri, I'll get off. Teri.
Good morning. You don't have to get off. You can be on with me.
Oh, by the way, it is on. We're live.
We are live.
Okay,
Hello.
I'll sit in the background and watch.
Hi, Gracie.
Hi, how are you, my love?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Very, very well. So I sent out that we're on.
Good.
And
Good.
where are
Let's get some peas in here.
That's right.
Happy Thursday.
Yes, happy Thursday. Thankful Thursday. I think somebody's on.
I'm sorry?
I hear somebody else on. There must be an echo. I'll go off the voice. Yes?
Just turn Facebook off and just leave this on.
Got it. Okay, there we are.
Gracie, I appreciate you so much for being here.
Teri, I'm getting used to it. I get up with, okay, got it. Then I'm like, settle down. You're getting the rhythm. So you'll have to show me how to put the, I think I can. I think I know how to put the prayer list up. I think I toggled somewhere where there was a screen.
Yes, we will go over that. I need to schedule people to train. I want to do that today if anybody's available.
Okay. And what time would that be? 7?
No, today, anytime I can meet with people. Let me turn my phone off because it's going to be dinging away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on, Peas. Where are you?
I know Jennifer Landry said. Oops.
All right, I turned my ringer off, so hopefully my phone won't keep making noise while we're on. But let's get started. Gracie, I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so happy to be here too.
There's Annie. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Annie, for coming in. I know you're going through a lot right now, but thanks for being with us.
Well, thank you for sharing, Annie.
And there's Kathy Hand. So, Gracie, let's do the heart brain. What do you think?
I think we should. And can you lead
I
us?
think either I'm frozen or Gracie's frozen. Somebody was a frozen pea.
Uh-oh. I can hear you.
Okay, are we back?
Yes.
Okay. Shall we do the heart brain coherence?
Yes, and please lead us, Teri.
Okay. All right, everybody, welcome in. Jennifer just joined us as well. So, hand on your heart and slow down the breathing. Breathe all the way into your lungs. Don't do that surface stuff. You want to take a deep, deep breath in where you really feel it down in your belly and then push it back up. Let the air come all the way up and out slowly. Release it with an ah. And then we're going to do it again. Same thing, breathing in deep, deep into your lungs. Add in a little bit of love in there. What is it that you're grateful for? Bring that to mind as you smile when you release that breath. Just feel the connection from your heart to your brain to the divine. And then the last time, pull somebody into your heart. Gracie, I'm giving you a big heart hug right now, bringing you in with so much love, so much gratitude, and releasing all that love toward you out into the world and seeing the world different. That's what happens. It's not that the world changes or any event or any experience. It's us that changes. We change on the inside, and that's what changes things on the outside.
Right.
Oh, Kathy had a beautiful hawk visit her this morning. Awesome. I love hawks. Love their energy.
My heart hug is to you, Terry, for this platform, for the love you give to us, and help us to give it out into the world. And heart hug for all the peas, all of them, because they still are with us and they come back for nourishment. Thank you. With gratitude.
Yes. Thank you, Peas. And it is Thankful Thursday. So let's see. What have we got?
97.
Give me one thing you're grateful for. That's what we do on Thursdays. We share gratitude.
I'm grateful for life, for the changes that happen in life. And when you see it and understand it, life is beautiful. Life is good. That's my gratitude for today. A new change in job, new change in direction.
Absolutely. Oh, Gracie, I have so much to be grateful for. I wouldn't even know where to start. just just waking up and saying it's a beautiful day. It's a great day to have a great day.
Yes.
And it is. It is. I woke up this morning just in awe, just in awe. And if you read the angel message from last night, that
Well,
was just a little piece of the miracles that are happening in my life.
right.
I wrote about it in the blog, and we'll share that. But someone was asking about my journey, and so I just took time to share last night. And I'm talking, and I'm like, "Who is that person?" And somebody said, "I want your life." And I said, "I can't even believe this is my life." You know,
Yes,
the things that I'm going through and the things that have transpired. It's like, who is that? Right? Who is that person that's happening to?
mhm,
And it's almost like you have to pinch yourself to know it's real. That's
right.
what it feels like. It's like, this isn't a fantasy I'm reading a book about. This is my life. And it's just so amazing to think of how the angels have worked and brought everything to be. It really is a miracle. So, yeah, I just love it. I want to give gratitude and give um, so much respect to the angels for working with me and doing these things in the world. Everything that's showing up and the testament I'm able to give about how good God is and how amazing, if we just allow, amazing things can happen. So, Annie, thankful that you're able to wake up and healing well from your surgery. I'm thankful also, Annie, that it went well and that you are doing well. And we keep you lifted up for that recovery to happen and for it to be with ease and grace and to happen quickly. Catherine, you're grateful for life. I'm grateful you're here with us. Thank you for coming in. Jennifer, grateful for this group of peas. Me too. I really am grateful for every one of you. Catherine Kovacs, I missed being on here. Yeah, it's been been quite the journey. When I travel, this Grace is a godsend. Seriously, I I'm so amazed that she has come in and done the show and helped you all to keep coming together every morning. So thank you, Gracie, if you can hear me. Jennifer, yes, that was an absolute miracle. And I'll read the message that was written last night so that all of you, if you haven't read it, you can understand. Deirdre, good morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. And Kathy, Colin has another dentist appointment this afternoon. And hopefully the last tooth extraction will help his overall health. It will. You know, I've never been to a dentist that was so thorough in explanation. She really helped me. She went over everything in detail and helped me to understand how unhealthy my bones are right now in my mouth. So we're working to get that to a good place. And she's a miracle worker, and she's a miracle that showed up that the angels put in my life. Jennifer, good morning. Grateful for your children. Awesome. And Susie Koff, hello and welcome, and thank you for being here. My day is so joyful. I'm just loving life at this moment and just so grateful to everything that's showing up in my life. And we're on day 226 of those affirmations that, if we allow, those miracles show up every day. Every day we have miracles. Every day opportunities show up everywhere. I am worthy of those. Say them every day. I am worthy. I do deserve to have the very best experience possible. And 10 more days I'll be getting on an airplane. Wow, that is so hard for me to believe. Just incredible. I think we lost Gracie here, so let me put her to the side. Gracie, if you want to come back on with me, please do. I'd love to have you. And don't you all love how Gracie has just, she's like a fish that's swimming around in water, and she is in her element coming on and doing the show. So several of you were at the meeting to come on and host, co-host with Gracie and to host. So if you would like to be trained on how to come on to restream, I have your names, and just send me a message and let me know when you're available. I'm open all day today. I'm doing errands and getting everything prepared for my trip because it's coming up really, really soon. Hope Wellington Marshall, good morning. Yes, she's amazing, isn't she? Loving on our Gracie this morning. I'm going to read the message, Hope, so you all can understand just what a miracle was that happened yesterday. It was amazing. Suzanne, good morning. So let me get to that reading. And it is called, oops, where'd it go? There's nothing in it. It's called Grace in the Details. I know Gracie loves it when her name shows up in the title or in the message. So yes, it certainly did yesterday. Hi, Julie Kiss. All right, Grace in the Details. John Lennon says, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Oh, that really, I should have that tattooed on me somewhere because I always say, I make a plan and God laughs because they've got this. I really don't have to make a plan. Okay. I smiled tonight as I listened to myself sharing stories with a group who had gathered to receive messages from the angels. Somewhere between the laughter and the tears, it hit me. This is my life I'm talking about. not a novel, not a dream, but a living, breathing testimony of divine orchestration. None of what has unfolded in the past 5 years was written in any planner or itinerary. Yet, as I look back, I see how every twist and turn, every mountain and miracle was perfectly placed by the angel's loving hands. I have learned that the most beautiful parts of life aren't the ones we plan, they're the ones that unfold when we say yes to the unknown. Today, that yes looked like something simple but deeply symbolic, a trip to the dentist. For many, that may seem ordinary. For me, it was an act of courage. I've carried childhood fears about dental visits for decades, but with a broken tooth and an upcoming European journey only 10 days away, I knew it was time to face it. So I asked a friend for a recommendation, looked up the office, and made the call. Within hours, the miracle began to unfold. A patient had just canceled, creating the perfect opening for me. When I arrived, every person I encountered radiated kindness. The doctor greeted me with a joyful smile and a heart full of compassion. She listened, truly listened, and explained everything with such care that I felt my fear melt away. By the time I left, I was filled not with dread, but with gratitude. They even found a way to complete the necessary work before my trip, and the insurance covered it all. Another miracle. I realized as I looked back at my messages that this was not the dentist that was recommended. I giggled as I thought, of course not. The angels brought me to the perfect one, not the one I planned. Coincidence? No. Divine timing. Grace disguised as a dental appointment. Each day, life presents us with opportunities to experience these small, holy moments. They remind us that we are guided, supported, and loved beyond measure. The angels never stop orchestrating miracles. They simply wait for us to stop planning long enough to notice them. Dear angels, sometimes I get caught up in the plans and the details, and I forget to simply live. How can I stay open to miracles unfolding in ordinary moments? Dear one, life is not waiting for you to perfect your schedule. It is happening through you now, in every heartbeat and holy breath. The divine does not measure your worth by productivity or perfection, but by your willingness to be present. Every inhale is a quiet reminder that creation is still unfolding within you. Each smile you share, each act of kindness you offer, if each choice to rise when it would be easier to retreat, all of it is sacred movement, guided by unseen hands. When you say yes to what is before you, heaven rejoices, not because you have done something extraordinary, but because you have aligned yourself with the current of grace. Your angels celebrate each moment you surrender your plans and allow life to follow. For it is in that surrender that miracles are born. Don't overlook the small moments, dear one, the gentle conversation, the spontaneous detour, the unexpected delay. For these are often the gateways where divine purpose reveals itself. You are being woven into something greater than your mind can yet comprehend. Trust the process. Trust your path. Even what feels insignificant is a golden thread in the masterpiece of your soul's unfolding, shimmering with the light of God's eternal love. The angels whisper, Say yes to life as it comes, for each yes opens a door where love is already waiting. Today, angels, I promise to stop trying to figure it out and just allow the perfection to unfold. So, those miracles, we say it, we've been saying it for how many days is it, Deirdre? Let me scroll back. 226 days. We've been saying miracles happen to me every day. When we truly believe those words, I mean, really believe them, not like, yeah, I agree to that, but it's more a deeper knowingness and belief that miracles happen every day. And then we see the evidence of it. When we fully can immerse ourselves in that love, in that joy that comes forth for us, that's when we see it. That's when it shows up. And Neville taught this, and some people got it, and some thought, no, that's not the way it happens, right? It doesn't work like that. And I'm sure he heard those words many times. It doesn't work like that. But you know what? I'm a living testament. It does work like that. When you get behind it with all that you are and go all in. And that's what I want for all of us. Go all in and believe that it can happen. Whatever it is, whatever your dream, whatever really fills your heart, go all in with it and say your sacred yes. When we say yes, things turn around. When we fully believe, then we see life different. We see it through different lens and with a different perspective. All right, so let's see what we got going on over here. Deirdre, your eyes are screen sensitive, so you wouldn't be much help while you're gone. And the doctor's office won't return my calls. Aw. Well, let's get that changed around and start talking about it in a positive way. Today, a miracle will happen in my life. You know, I didn't expect to be able to get in to see a dentist. I really didn't. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to believe that it can happen. But I also am a realist, and I know how long people wait to get in to see a doctor or a dentist. So I'm like, well, if it happens, it'll be a miracle. And it happened, and it was a miracle. So say those words, Deirdre. Today, a miracle will happen in my life, and things will work perfectly. Good morning, Joanne. I'm so beyond grateful for Joanne. The angel circle that we held was at her wellness studio here in Plantation last night. And it was all word of mouth. And we had a full room. And it was just beautiful. And I think we really had some bonding that happened with those that were present. It was a very emotional night. And there were lots of tears that flowed. And it was just so amazing to do that and to see how people were open to what the angel's guidance was in their life. Hi, Darlene. Thank you for being here. Oh, that was 227, day 227. You didn't mess up. I'm so grateful that you are here and you're keeping track for us, Deirdre. And Annie's miracle is the doctor at my miracle. The doctors were beyond amazing, and the care also for my surgery. And then my neighbor in my room had the same surgery. We made friends, and she was from this area. Oh, I love it. I am a miracle magnet. Has everyone gotten your magnets? I don't have mine, but let's see if any of you are looking at your magnets. Are you putting them on the fridge? What are you doing with your miracle magnets? And hopefully they arrived. Good morning, Andrea. There's a little miracle with our peas. So let me know if you've gotten your magnets, if they need to be resent, or what's going on. I think it's the mail. I think we have a mail issue. Okay, well, I don't have my Kuan Yin cards nearby. Gracie, I don't know if you're still on. If you have yours, that you can pull us a Kuan Yin card, that would be awesome. Catherine, you didn't get yours. We'll make sure that, and Deirdre, you didn't get yours. So Annie, when you get a minute, we'll talk, and let's get Gracie back on here.
Sorry, I had to run, do something quick. There I am.
There you are. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you. Okay, where are my pink glasses? I have my Kanyan cards.
Okay, awesome.
All right, so I'm just gonna pull one. Let's see what Kanyan tells us today. This is the picture. Huh?
Okay. Yeah.
And it says, I have an echo today. Anyway, it says, you are one of a kind. You are one of a kind. Your own path will never be exactly the same as anyone else's. The type of frequency you hold is as individual as your fingerprints. That uniqueness cannot ever be taken from you, co-opted by another, or compromised in any way. Relish your uniqueness and share it lovingly, freely, joyfully with the world. Thank you, Kuan Yin.
I muted so that there wouldn't be any echo for you, Gracie. I'm not sure why there's an echo, but
Yeah, I'll mute mine as well.
thank you for pulling that card. That's a beautiful card. I do love it. So I wanted to share one of the things that a fun thing that I've found and started doing is sharing the little Jesuses. So this is the little Jesus. It's just a tiny little figurine, and I want to start leaving these everywhere. Just put them up on the shelf, put them in the grocery store up on the shelf or wherever I'm at so people can find Jesus wherever they go. And so, Gracie, did you tell my funny Jesus story?
No, I didn't.
Okay, good. So I ordered these and I got a message as my family was with me. My sister and my brother, we were sitting around playing cards. We were playing Uno, I think, and because that's what we love to do when we get together, have a little bit of a laugh. And so I looked at my phone and I got a message that the little Jesus would arrive on Friday. And I was so excited. And I looked up and I had already told Billy that they were coming, but I hadn't told my brother. I looked up and I said, Jesus is coming Friday. And the look on my brother's face was precious. And then I thought about what I had just said. And I couldn't stop laughing. I was laughing so hard. And he's like, what? And I said, Jesus is coming Friday. And it was the little Jesus. And they did come. And so I've been sharing them all around. I shared some at the Angel Circle last night. But it's just a way to remind people to look around you. We can see God in everything. Somebody, I think it might have been Ruth, asked me just the other day, how do you see God? How do you see God? So that's a question to all of you. How do you see God? I see God in everything, everywhere. Everywhere I look, I see God right now in Gracie's face, in her smile. And so when we can put little reminders out that, we really can find God, we can find Jesus in everything, everywhere, every day. And I just love these. I don't know who started it, but I'm all in with it. It's like, let's get it out there where it's seen and people can just then smile because they saw Jesus today. So And so Andrea thought that story was hysterical. Oh my gosh, I couldn't stop laughing. And so then we had to let my brother in on what was going on so that he wouldn't think I was crazy or something. Or maybe I had inside knowledge, right? Jesus is coming Friday. So if you want to find out how to get your own little Jesuses, just let me know. They come in like a pack of, I think, 25, and you can just share them around. I gave one to Joanne's grandson yesterday, and he was so thrilled to get it. He was just delighted that he had this little Jesus. Suzanne, you're one of the only ones that got your magnets. I don't know what happened to all the rest of them, but Suzanne got hers. And Kathy didn't get hers. Oh, wow. Leo, good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry I didn't get to see you yesterday, Leo, but hopefully before I head out, we'll get to see each other. And Annie, yes, take your time getting healed, Annie. We don't want you out and about before you're absolutely ready for that. Andrea, you ordered some too? Awesome. Yes. As soon as I saw them, I knew I had to have them. So I still have some left that I'm putting around, strategically placing in places where they can be seen, and just handing them out to people. I have one on the dashboard of the car. I try to have one in the room with me, whatever I'm doing, where I'm at. So yeah, awesome. Well, I think, Gracie, that it's prayer time. What do you think?
And we received some prayers from Deidre, prayers for all humans, Gaia, and all who live on her back, world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction. Oops, it's gone off this. Gone off.
That's okay.
We know Deidre's prayer, and we also remember Brandy's prayer for all those that are touched by suicide and dementia. And we lift her up today as she's going in for a checkup. She hasn't been quite centered with whatever is going on with her. It's something that we curse, so we'll lift her up in prayer. And we also remember Sally's prayer for the forgotten, the lonely, the homeless, that they may find their way. So thank you for those basic prayers of ours, Teri.
Absolutely. And thank you to all who have been lifting up my family, my sister, Billy especially, and her precious daughter, Paula. Paula did have her surgery yesterday and came through that well to be able to start her chemo treatment. So thank you all for lifting her. And so now after the port is healed, the chemo will begin soon so she can start fighting what's going on inside of her body that's not well.
Yeah.
Annie,
Go ahead.
Annie's original pastor who baptized her showed up at her home before the surgery. That is a miracle. And
Yes.
so glad that happened, Annie, to give you that reassurance and know that you are held in God's love and God's arms. And yeah, so happy that part of it is over now. And you can look for the recovery to happen quickly and with ease. And thank you all.
Thank you. I have a prayer, Teri, for gratitude that you made it. You came all the way from the other side of the country, and you were able to stop by and shore up family, give them a burst of love and God's presence. And then you're back here to us on the East Coast and on Cuppa before you leave to fly out and sprinkle God's love and God's goodness. Thank you. That's my prayer.
Thank you, Gracie. Yes, it has been a real miracle adventure for real. And like I said in the message, I have to pinch myself sometimes to say, this is really happening. And when we are in alignment with our purpose, this is what happens. This is the adventure then. It's like there's no planning we can do to make it work the way God can make it work, and to see all of the perfection of it. So, like our Marietta has taught us, accept, align, allow. We allow the miracles in our life. We put our desires out there and then just say thank you, right? We just say thank you. That's all. So another miracle that happened, I'm just so full of miracles, I don't want to stop sharing all of them. But another miracle is I found a wonderful musical group that I so resonate with, and their music, the words in their music, it just lifts my soul. And my whole journey down here on whatever day that was, when I was driving that long trip to Florida, I had them singing to me. I put the playlist on YouTube and let it play over the car speakers, and I was just so lifted by them. So I get here to Joanne's, which I'm so appreciative of this place that I can land when I come into Florida. And I was sharing with her about this musical group. Well, she gets on her phone and finds out that, guess what? They're holding a concert next week right here where we are. I mean, this is all synchronicity.
Yeah.
It couldn't happen. It couldn't happen with planning. This is synchronicity. So we found out it's almost sold out, but guess what? There were 2 seats available, and we grabbed them. So I'm going to actually be able to go to that concert before I head out for Egypt. It will be the perfect send-off with that high vibration that they bring. The group is called Elevation, if any of you want to look them up on YouTube and listen to some of their music. So things just keep happening and keep rolling, and I'm just going to roll with it. Oh, thank you, Julie Kiss. Prayers for all in need. Okay. Well, let's go into our hearts. Let's lift up our prayers. We have a long prayer list. I've already shared it with Gracie. I'll teach you, Gracie, how to put it up on the screen so that people can see it. And I don't know, would it be a good idea, just thinking about this, would it be a good idea to have it where you all have access to that prayer list? Because I can put it as a Google Doc, and then anyone that has the access can go in and you can look at it yourself and go read through those names. And that may be something that some of you want, if you want to see who we're praying for every day. I can do that. I can make it it's called a Google Doc or Google List, I think. And you can look at it yourself. But Gracie will have the ability to put it up on the screen as we're saying the names. All right, so let's breathe in. Breathe into your heart. Breathe in that beautiful love, the joy of hearing about miracles, the joy of receiving miracles yourself. Let that fill your heart right now, knowing that we worship a God that blesses us, that brings us exactly what we need. We don't have to spell it out for God. We don't have to micromanage God. We just show up and we believe fully that miracles do happen, that there are good things that happen in the world, and we deserve them. We welcome them. We give gratitude for each one that shows up. And God, we lift our prayers to you, all of those who are struggling right now with whatever challenge they're going through, whatever fire they're walking over. Thank you, God, for seeing each one, for hearing our desire to have peace in the world, peace in our hearts, peace in our homes, and for these bodies that we've inhabited to work the best they can work with the least amount of struggle and challenge. We pray for healing in all levels: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. Thank you, God, for hearing us. Thank you for loving us. And we love you with all that we are. We bless you and we honor you as the giver of all life, the giver of all miracles. And we pray all of this in Jesus' name. And we all say, Amen. And so be it. And Om Shanti, Om Peace, peace in our world. I love it. I love that we are coming into a place where there is more peace. You know, Gracie, I wrote the other day, the angels shared that there has been just a small amount of time that there's actually been peace where there weren't major wars going on and the things that we're experiencing today. But I think we can get back to a place where the majority of the world is behind wanting peace. And that's my desire. And I know that's your desire as well, Grace.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. And we're seeing it in small pockets, but it's keeping the belief, keeping that our thoughts that there is peace on earth, and we will see, and we are seeing peace, and it begins inside of us. So if we resonate like that, then it's a ripple out into the world. So remember, we must remember that we are of essence. We are important because our thoughts are so important. Our resonating vibration is so important. We are a speck, but we are part of that whole mountain of salt. If we move, it will fall. So we keep it there. We stay there with our vibration. You do make a difference, and you are important, and you're here on the journey. Thank you, Teri.
Oh, thank you, Gracie. I so appreciate you being here. So are you going to play the Leo or am I?
I think you can play it, Teri.
All right.
I'm circling.
Let's get Leo singing to us.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day.
Sounded staticky on my end.
Here we go! Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. Create a portal where we can be together.
What's up, Marietta? We love you. Where are you? We need to do a catch up with our Marietta and find out where in the world is she.
Start the day on a high vibe called the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe called the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas
I
and the
love
pod.
these words. Thank you. I love you. Hi, Jim.
Bottomless refuse spilling out from the top here. The coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play. Let's put on a show. Today's a new day. We all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can slide with us. There is always more space in the pot for more love.
Oh, Leo, you're teasing us.
Just start the day on a high vibe called the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe called the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you.
Suzanne, I'm so glad you can join us on Cuppa.
Thank you. Love you all. enjoy my beautiful day. See, I'm healing and it's Andrea.
All right, go do the dance.
Yep. I like
Wow.
play.
Oh,
Morning Cuppa
wow.
full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high five because the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy
Living,
with all the peas and the
honestly,
pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I
Namaste,
love you,
y'all.
namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high five because the
Message to
AAA.
Jennifer.
Morning Cuppa full of joy with all
Oh,
the peas and
Jennifer,
the
I
pod. The
hope
daily mantra
so.
is thank you, I love you, namaste.
I just scheduled 2 days at the dentist office next week. So hopefully I can find some time in there we can get together. Woo!
Woo! Jennifer. Woo.
Great morning with you all. This is awesome to have you all show up and to be on here with Gracie. That was a real delight, Gracie, to have you here with me today. Thank you. Or
Thank you.
me to be with you because you have just held this whole thing together. And thank you so much for doing that.
My cup is filled with joy. Thank you.
Well, I need you tomorrow.
Okay.
I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I have to be there. I think at 8:30. So I'm going to have to leave the house about 8 o'clock. So
All
I
right.
won't be on with everybody tomorrow, but I'll be thinking of you and hopefully have a good doctor's visit before I head out to Europe and make sure all systems are a go. So I
Right.
don't.
We're on tomorrow.
There you go. Whoever wants to come join Gracie tomorrow, it'll be a Friday. And you'll be able to come on and share your yays tomorrow. Please do that with Gracie. Just come in and I'll go ahead and put it up here so it'll be ready for tomorrow when you come on, Grace.
Thank you.
What's your yay? Bring your yays in tomorrow to the cuppa. I love you all so much.
I love you all too.
What's our ending saying? Stay in your heart.
Stay blessed.
Absolutely. That's where the blessing happens when your heart's centered. So, keeping all of you in my heart and in my prayers. I love you so much. Aloha and mahalo for being here today. Gracie, thank you again. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.